Okay. Do do da da do 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 do. Hey Kat, welcome in. How are you doing today? Still trying to set a couple things up. I wish I knew how to put chat over the game so that I could read chat and play the game at the same time, but I haven't figured that out yet. I didn't think people would join so quickly. Oh, did I figure something out? Oh, I think I did. How do I have it? By having it. I don't understand the question, basically. That's my answer. Okay. How do you normally read chat? Usually I read it on my phone, but I'm trying to figure out how to read it on my computer while I, you know, play the game. Is there a way I can pin this? Because the moment that I, you know, click on anything in the game, it's gonna disappear. The only way you're gonna be able to do that is if you have a dual monitor set up. Well, I've been thinking about trying something. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Because there was something I was kind of goofing off with earlier. Hmm. Do do do. Do do. Oh. I don't know how I was goofing with it earlier, but maybe if I move my laptop closer to my TV, it'll connect. Because that's what I was messing with earlier. And I actually figured it out earlier and connected it. I'd have to move a bunch of stuff though. I don't know how I feel about that. Guess we're trying something new and hoping for the best. I hope this isn't a lot of shuffling sounds. I'm trying to be as quiet as I can while setting this up. Because I was planning on trying this for a different stream, but I guess now's a good time to learn new things. Should I be concerned on what you're doing? I'm trying to hook up my laptop to my TV so that I can use my TV as a monitor. I did it earlier today, but I forgot how to do it. That's how you have yours? Damn, I've already forgotten how to do things. This is why I was gonna save it for another time. Aha! Here it is. There we go. Alright. So, now that we've gotten that set up, we can go over here and we can put this pop-up chat and move it over here. Yay, I figured things out. That's so cool. I love it when we learn new things. Now, is there a way to make it bigger where I can see things? Or should I have the chat on my laptop and play the game up here? Let's do that. If your laptop has an HDMI port, just shove an HDMI port in there in the TV. My old laptop actually did, but my new one does not. Cause if that's like what I wanted to do, but because I didn't have that, I wasn't able to. Hi, Momo. Welcome in. I am figuring out some technical stuff at the moment. I'm thinking in my brain. I'm trying to make it where I could see both chat and see the game at the same time. There we go. I think I did it. Yay! I did it! Wonderful. I think we figured some things out. But now I need to go and fix the screen, because it was at full screen and now it's not. Huh. Hmm. Do. Huh. Technical stuff is so weird. Hmm. Do-do-do-do. Nom 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 nom. Very. Yeah. Instead of saying nom 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 nom, I like to say nom 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 because it's fun. Do do. Hmm. Okay. I don't know if that changed anything at all. No, it didn't. Huh. Right click on the capture? Okay, what do I do then? And you'll be right back? Okay. Hmm. Uh, maybe scale filtering? I don't know. I don't know at all. I don't know anything. That's so goofy. Oh. Huh. What if I... No, that doesn't change anything. Oh. Wait. What? Okay, what the fuck? That's so weird. This game is so weird. I don't understand anything. Hi, Marshy. I am trying to figure out technical stuff, and I don't know how to do it, and I am so sad. I'm learning new things today. Oh, jeez. Okay, is it gonna let me play the game now? Okay, okay. I figured something out. We're gonna have to live with that resolution today because I can't fucking figure it out. I am so sad. It'll be fine though. Where we last left off is, well damn. I'm thinking. Is it just, that's so weird. There's like two versions. Is it two versions on this screen too? It is! It's two versions. What if I do... I don't know. Anyway, so last time we got a lot of foreshadowing, right? And so we gotta figure out what's going on with that. We gotta figure out just all kinds of weird, goofy things. Like, Natsuki, she's acting odd. And we're just like, what in the fuck? It's so weird. And, well, we've got the Culture Festival coming up, and we're gonna be competing in that. So, we have to write another poem and stuff. And there's a lot of words. So, I'm going to just kind of go at it. So, I'm just gonna press a bunch of words. I'm getting used to things. So how are we doing out here tonight? How are we feeling? You're gonna just DM you how to... You're gonna DM... Okay. That would be nice. I would love to learn how to fix my screen because I don't know. Let me check my DMs real quick because... Oof. I'm having a day, y'all. I'm learning. Hmm. I cannot figure it out. That's so odd. Did I mention I'm new to streaming? Well, that's not what I wanted. Oh. Okay. There's something. Hmm. Do do do. Transform and fit to screen. Right click on my capture and go to fit to screen. I'm looking. Oh. I feel so not smart because I can't fit anything. Hmm. I am trying so hard. I really am. Oh! Yeah, it doesn't let me do that. Yeah, it won't let me do that. Oh well. Just one of them things. I'm not worried about it. It'll be okay. Did you check Discord? I did. Weird. Yeah, it won't let me. It won't even let me do things like that. Oh well. Let's get into the game, I guess. Does the capture thing have red lines around it? It should. No, it doesn't. Well, if I click on it, yes, it does. Oh, there we go. I don't know if it fixed on you guys' end, but it looks like no, it didn't fit. Click on it, then right click it. Yeah, let me try that. Yeah, it didn't work. I don't think. Oh well. Hmm. You did try, and I'm very proud of you, and I do appreciate the help. It's just that this is weird. And it's not your fault, and I could figure out things later. Hmm. It just happens to be one of them things. Oh. Hmm. Oh well. Let's go pick a bunch of words. Shall we? Alright. Let's pick marshmallow. Hmm. Well, now I can't click on anything in the game. Hmm. That's so odd. Can I expand this? Is that what's going on? Maybe it's something in the game settings. Well, that's not something I wanted to do. Ah, jeez. Well, that made it smaller. There we go. Did something happen now? Hmm. I don't know. Maybe if I tried full screen. Did that help anything? Have we fixed the issue? Yes. It's working? Great. I love it. Okay. Wonderful. It took 15 minutes, but we figured it out. Yay! Let's pick some words. It's low-key kind of slower on my TV than it is my laptop. So I just gotta guess that things are gonna work out. I don't know what the vibe is for this poem, but we just picked a bunch of words. Appreciate the help, by the way. Ooh, straight into it. Okay. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Are you practicing the piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. I have a lot of passion too. I like making stuff. I'm super happy that you're willing to go. You're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't read tonight. It's gonna be great! Eh? Aren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Yeah, I'm not gonna voice act today, because I gotta look up at my TV and I'm not feeling that. So we're just gonna read it. And that's boring, but that's what's gonna happen. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to go play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? That's exactly what I'm saying. Seafood is gross, in my opinion. You wonder where Sayori is? Uh, she'll probably pop up. She sleeps in, doesn't she? You of all people? Eh? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, the joke makes no sense in that context. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now. Okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. See, I knew she'd pop up. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I wordly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. That bitch is gonna kill her. I fully believe that she's gonna kill her. Monica's going to kill Sayori. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Ethan, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging... Oh, geez, sorry. Who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. I'm gonna move my laptop for a minute. There we go. Are you sure? Maybe she has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm just saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Does she have a crush on me? Is that what's going on? Monica's gonna kill her because Monica has a crush on me and then, like, say, like, that's gotta be it. It's a yandere situation, right? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else. You know? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know? Anyway, I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her. So try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watched her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me to not worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh down on me so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it always feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering over from her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation with on her own accord. Felt that sounds like me in earlier times of middle school. Do, do, do. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. I'm gonna approach her. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Hell yeah! We got the Riz. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. You didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. I think she did something creepy like that. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find it the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would gladly be then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. I think that someone's going to kill her. Sayori? Yeah, I think she seems a bit off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Ah, sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. The, the world is often full of meaning, and I did not get the chance to read any of that because my finger went keyboard happy. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. That is absolutely true. Uh, so you think that there might be something behind it all? Hmm. I think Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on in her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deep into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone so honest and caring, may uncover feelings that you weren't aware were in you. That that is I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Carrie, you're giving too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. That is true, I'm a very simple guy. So think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Oh, absolutely not. I am horrible at remembering and understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? As long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking to Sayori about. Who should I show my poem to first? Doo-doo. I'm gonna let you pick this time. It's your turn to pick. Sayori? Let's do Sayori. If I could find my mouse. Oh shit, there it is. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna go ahead and press save. There. Wait. Now I need to go back. I just wanted to save the game. What do I fix? Okay. Can I play can I play it? Will you let me? Okay. There we go. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for somebody else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe that's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling very well, okay? We'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. That's weird. She doesn't usually do that. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up... I did not get the chance to read any of that shit. It's, It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Did she elbow me? How dare she? I'm suing. I'm suing Natsuki. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Then why'd you fucking elbow me, you goof? How the hell do you call that a joke? Exactly. That's my point right there. Why? How is that a joke? That seriously hurt. Yeah. Well, maybe it was funny to her. If it was, then she's a fucking psycho. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Or I could deck her upside the head. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Ooh, we gotta read. Yay. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminishes your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching behind your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you had left in a way that you thought had left too long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash away your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail and set you free in my windy sail. And remember, the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. It'll be the beach that washes your worries away. It'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in ways that you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Aww, that's cute. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing this negative thing, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Let's do Yuri next. Decided to try something different today? I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences. But it would be unfair of me to call something like that. I did not read half of that shit. I am so sleepy. Sleepy. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That is true. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing, and you have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Huh? For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome? How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. This girl is insecure. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking. Being disliked. Oh! My bad, bro! My bad! Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poems now? Okay. Here. Another beach one. Let's do it. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of earth chastically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back. I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Oh, that's so nice. That's a really good one. Oh, there's more. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to be better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not too bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica, the only left answer. Hi, Ethan. Have you thought about what you wanted to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are really different. Oh, we are so different. Well, that may be the case. But there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing does have a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a bit either. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you tonight, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, in all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the current world. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, and I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and my forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything and what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. We seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat. I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. You never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all of the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. That's another wall break. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your work because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing and sharing, it becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're done sharing poems, alright? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? You you did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing when something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I just thought she went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you being all lovey-dovey. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Right there, stop misunderstanding our friendship. How dare you? And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That's pretty nice. Don't force your friends to, like, interact with you if they don't want to interact. That's how you lose them. That curious expression coming from Yuri? Ooh. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What'd she say? Anyway, we need to figure out what the rest of the festival preparations are, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. That is true. I like that. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? Maybe you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of the club members? Oh, jeez. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty word I could give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, so... And you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Ethan may or may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. That's true. I don't like to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses. What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Ethan to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we settle this already? Yeah. You're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Ah! There's so many people. Let's do Sayori. What's up with that? She's acting odd. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors. But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Oh, I can't choose? Okay, I'll just go with Yuri. I'll probably be most helpful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. So you'll be helping out Yuri? Yes, I'll be helping out Yuri. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki will be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I'd be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is this everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a bit. Do you feel the same way? Me? I guess I could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. It's good enough for me. What about you? Natsuki, what? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was just trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work Exactly. I could tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better or bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. I do too. I love it when people do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for me today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around. Sorry, I just realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? Hi, Coke! Welcome in! I think that would be the best ways, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Alright. Then I guess I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I you're building and doing modding stuff. You just came to say hi. That's okay. I hope you're enjoying the game. I am. Sayori's missing. Like, she left school early. And I'm just like, is she okay? Does she have a cold? What's going on with her? I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright, in that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. It gets a little silly. Oh. Is it a silly Billy Willy? It's so silly. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. You're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Exactly. Why does she have to overthink so much? There's no point in it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. Bye. Thank you for hanging out with us, Coke. I believe you. As if it took tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. I'm looking forward to Sunday because it's my day off. Hey, Becca. I'm sorry about that. I hope things get better for you. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Oh no. Oh no. Uh, content warning. Uh, Here it is now. Content warning, depression, self-hate. If you're not comfortable with those topics, feel free to leave. It's rough. I'm a bit nervous, I ain't even gonna lie. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, but also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. Oh, I'm sleepy. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club earlier the other day. Huh. Did Monica kill her? Was I right? I think I was right. Monica killed her. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Monica killed her. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, yep. Right there. That's foreshadowing. Monica fucking killed her. Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Monica fucking killed her. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's already in her room. It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I head to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi! Oh, she's alive! Okay! I don't know why I wasn't I thought we were gonna find her dead. I really did. I expected her to be not alive. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but here we go. I won't say anything. Oh no. Oh no. Monica's gonna fucking kill her. I can, but it's easy to see that something's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I am sleepy. I also recognize the same stuffed animals on the walls and wall decorations that she had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come suddenly you wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how'd you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Oh, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you gonna be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep, there's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been so worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But it's my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. Oh, that makes me sad. Are you okay? Oh no. Oh no. I think I've come to a realization. Is she. Is she. No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Yeah, what on earth are you saying? She's not gonna do what I think she's gonna do, is she? Don't tell me she's gonna do what I think she's gonna do. You'll see? Oh no. Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. I don't like where this is going. You really put me in a trap. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy into caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's just why I want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock.
I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Unfortunately, Sayori is who I connect to. I'm sorry. It's pretty rough. Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. You have a good girls' friend group that. Aww. It's good to have a support group. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. Just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sayori isn't tugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remained at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm in pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets go. As she does, I let her go as well too. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like... You're gonna look away? Okay, that's okay. Look away. I'm sorry. Like I said, if you need to take a moment, get away from it. You don't have to be here to watch. I'll probably do a lot of editing on this stream once it gets, like, once we end it. I'll probably do a lot of editing and taking things out because this is very dark. And it is a serious topic, and it needs to be discussed in a serious manner. So, yeah, I understand. If you need to look away, you need to back off. That's okay. I I won't judge. I'm not upset. Do what you feel is right for you. It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all the days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please, don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Uh, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Oh, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have always texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked for you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri into my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me nervous. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so it's very considerate of you to do. No, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Welcome back, Cat. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. I hate cleaning. Cleaning is horrible, and I hate it. It is the worst. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Oh my god. Don't tell me the forbidden books are in there. Anyway, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although, many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. It's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bags. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, and so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a bonking stick. You hit people upside the head of it and you tell them bonk. It's a diffuser for essential oils, but it can be used as a bonking stick. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or the herbs you can change the mood of the air itself. Is that true? Can you really do that? You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. I bet it smells like a library. You ever went into a library and you just took a big sniff in the air and it smells like books? That's my favorite smell. I love the smell of books. What kind of mood is that one for? This one is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Oh, so it doesn't smell like a library. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flowing through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds intensely. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently and clearly enjoying herself. Again, she reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will these be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? That's really interesting. It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. That is really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker. You can write any characters you want. It'll, it'll help. It'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. She's crazy. She's gonna be the murderer. She's gonna kill Sayori. That's what it is. She's the yandere. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger. Yup. She's spooky. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess, but I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Do we get to stab someone? Are we the yandere? Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious. I can't fucking read. Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Oh, jeez. Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. Well, no shit, Sherlock. No fucking shit. It can cut through skin like it's paper. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Oh, jeez. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Oh my god, what the fuck? Hell no. Hell no. I instinctively pulled my finger back. That was fucking weird, girly pop. Hell no. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, no shit. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Yeah, I certainly hope. That's fucking embarrassing. How could you do something like that? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? I think you're overreacting. No, you're the one underreacting. That bitch took your finger. What the fuck? You! She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this from the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? No. What the fuck? Did you really just do that? Why? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird. She giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It's just a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we all lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and it'll be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Aw, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a paint tablet. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. That is true. Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use the small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pinning it back over her arm. That's weird. That's really weird. Oh no. I don't like that. I hope she's not doing anything she's not supposed to be doing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to wrap the tablets, dropping them into cups. So, I thought we could do something simple that looks very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, then night. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall from behind the podium in front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. Honestly, I am getting really sleepy. So I think that we'll go ahead and end it here. Thank you for hanging out with me, guys. I do appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. Bit worried about Sayori, honestly. And now I'm a little bit worried about Yuri. Seems like things are really kind of heating up in the series. So, yeah. Hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope that you guys have a great night. I'm kind of repeating myself, but that's because I'm tired. Good night. Bye.